Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be kind of taking a look at something new, something other than movies. Like I said in one of my community posts, I wanted to kind of take a break from only looking at movies and just kind of branch off into other forms of media. And one thing that I've taken a look at in the past is toys and action figures. And today I wanted to talk about something very special and near and dear to my heart, and that is Transformers. So for those of you that pay close attention, you know that when I first started this channel, I tried to be like a Transformers toy review channel. And I only have a few of the old videos that I used to do up left on the channel. But recently Takara Tomy and Hasbro, that owns Transformers, has been putting out new Transformers figures based off of the Transformers animated cartoon that used to run back in the day on Cartoon Network and then later the Hub. So here I just wanted to take a look at the the Transformers Legends animated Bumblebee and just kind of do like a side-by-side comparison with the original animated Bumblebee toy from back in the day. So here they are. Here's the figure we're going to be focusing on today, and then here's just the comparison figure. Now, this isn't the only animated Bumblebee I have. I also have the, what's it called? The Autobot Elite Bumblebee, which is basically just like a black repaint. So, yeah, there's the figures there. So we're not really going to be focusing on that guy too much since he's a repaint. We're going to just kind of compare and contrast these Bumblebees here. So as you can see, there's definitely a size difference. See, back in my day, this was a deluxe class, and then here's a deluxe class nowadays. So, yeah, guess which one was the more expensive figure? This guy at like 24 bucks off of Amazon. I think when I bought this guy originally, he was only like 10 bucks back in the day. My, how times have changed. This is why I'm not a Transformers collector anymore, but yeah, I digress. So here are the two figures. I think in terms of design, I like them both. I think this guy is more like proportionally accurate. It looks like there's definitely been some updates that I really prefer with this guy. But this guy is just pure nostalgia for me. I think this one looks more on model with the original cartoon design. And yeah, there's some minor differences, but for the most part, I like them both pretty much the same. I don't think I prefer one over the other, but this is a nice update. So hopefully the camera can pick it up. The one thing that I notice is that this guy is more accurate to the original model. He's got the black stripe lined up on his chest and on his foot. Granted, it's on the wrong side. I think the cartoon actually has it on the other side. This guy actually fixes it. He has the stripe on the chest on the correct side, but then for some reason the leg is on the wrong side and it doesn't match up with the chest at all. So yeah, really weird how for such a simple design they can't seem to get it exactly on model, but that's just my observation there. So right now I've got them both with their stingers connected, so there's that. Just to kind of compare and contrast, let me see if I could get this guy nice and close. So yeah, there's that guy's details there, and just kind of go around. I'm being careful with this guy. This guy's actually really loose. If I let go, his little heel piece back here is prone to falling off. But yeah, just comparing and contrasting. I haven't really seen too many videos on YouTube comparing and contrasting these guys, which is interesting. But, just something that I kind of wanted to do just because I had the figure, and, this series is near and dear to my heart. So I know they released animated Prowl and animated Optimus for the, the Legends line, I think it's called. Let me see, I have the box over here. Oh, Legacy, that's what it's called. I'm done. There it is, Transformers Legacy. So there's the box there. Pretty nice, pretty cool. And yeah, pretty awesome. So I'm definitely going to pick up the rest of the animated figures. I don't have an original Prowl figure, and I do have an Optimus figure, but I don't have the original Voyager or Leader Optimus from that line. So yeah, so hopefully that's a good enough look. I think you guys can pretty much get the gist of, the comparison between these guys. So I think what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and I'll compare the vehicle modes. So with this guy, he's pretty easy. I'll just very quickly... Oh, look at that. His arm popped off. Like I said, this is such an old figure, you guys. It's so loose. But I still love it. Oh, it looks like mine is actually broken. Cool. Anyways. That's fine. So yeah, this guy's pretty easy to transform. You know, it's not too crazy. That's what I think I really liked about the original Transformers animated line, is that, you know, since the designs of the toys were basically, you know, based off of cartoon drawings, they were able to really kind of simplify the transformations. You know, they weren't too terribly hard. From what I remember from all the figures that I had back when I was a kid, none of them were specifically hard. They were all pretty easy to transform. And yeah, so let me go ahead and finish transforming this guy. I know, riveting stuff here, but it must be done because I kind of want to show the transformation for this guy here. So hopefully I could get this done in as fast a time frame as I can. This is the part that used to be so easy. It used to be easy folding the legs over like this when I was a kid, but now since he's so loose and there's ball joints going all up and everywhere, it's kind of hard now. So, but that's okay. It's not impossible. I'm just an old guy talking toys here. So let's go ahead and tighten everything up. I hope I got everything on camera. Yeah, looks like pretty much it. So then we'll put his little rocket things back on. And some of you might notice that the tips of the rockets are red. That wasn't the case on the original toy. I just had like a Sharpie and I wanted to make it more show accurate, so there it is. So that's the original figure in car mode. So let's go ahead and transform this one. I guess one thing I'll show with this one, the stingers aren't attached to the arms like the original figure. I guess I could have showed that off more, but you know, if you had the original figure, you know, this one just kind of pops off. There's the stingers there. And then you could open up his arms right here and flip out his normal hands. And that's part of the transformation. And I like that. I like when, you know, the toys, you know, kind of shortcut it and then they just kind of make the transformation part of like the whole battle feature. So yeah, he's even got his rockets there. There's little peg holes on the back here, so you can peg those in. But actually, the one thing that I thought was pretty interesting is that the stingers, if you separate them, wow. Once you have them together, they're kind of hard to split apart and they're tiny. So you could take them and you could actually plug them in and make like a little blaster situation here, which I thought was kind of interesting. So yeah, now you get like these two blaster things. I think if I hold them like that, they should be easier to see. There they are. And I just dropped one. And then, of course, you could just take them and plug them into his little hands here. And so now he's got double blaster, double stinger. Keep dropping that one, dang. Come on. Watch me just break this toy. This brand new toy that I bought on camera here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, now he's got like a dual wielding double blaster thing going on. So yeah, that's nice. That's cool. So yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and transform this guy. I hope I remember how to do it. We're gonna go old school, you know, Transformers reviews here. So you basically just pop open his chest, lift it up, and there you go. And then I think the next thing you do is work on his legs. So you should open up his legs here, flip in his kneecaps, push up his feet, push up the heels of his feet, and then I think you turn it around and you connect his legs together, and then you flip these bits here, line them up, and then you close up everything here, and then turn it at the waist there, and then it's kind of like an interesting tight joint that you kind of have to like finesse a little bit here, and that pops up, and you gotta like push it up all the way, and then there's, I don't know if you can see it there, there's just these two holes that line up with these pegs that are on the windshield. So you should line that up, and that clips into place, and everything should line up nice and good. And then you get to the arms, and they're kind of on these weird hinge joints. You kind of have to like, oh, I'm out of frame. Like I said, the arms are on like weird hinge joints, so you just kind of have to push the hinges back and into the vehicle. And then you open his arms and keep the arm panels here open because they'll form the doors. And I think you basically just turn the arms and align them as best you can. And then the hands you flip inwards into the arms, the forearms. And then I think from there, just make sure the wheels are lined up here. You basically just push the arms up and line up the pegs on the arms to the holes in the, what is it, like the, that makes up the frame of the car or whatever. So line that up nice and good, make sure not to break anything. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then on the back here, you basically just kind of flip that up, push this down, and give yourself enough clearance to be able to push that in, and then the wheels will just kind of peg in there. And I think that's basically it. So there it is, there's the car mode, and if you want, you could put like the little blasters here, just like that, have them like dual wielding blaster thingy, whatever. Or you could take them and you could put them up at the top here, make it more show accurate, and there you go. So yeah, that's what I like to do, and I like how those stingers look like the flames coming out of the thrusters there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and compare it here. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty good. I think the only thing that I kind of dislike about the new design is the peg holes on the side. I don't really think those were necessary, but you know, it's a toy. You gotta give the kiddies options for playing with this stuff, so. And then the holes on the back, I just now noticed that actually. But yeah. Overall, just really nice, really solid figure. And I'm gonna take a moment here. I'm gonna do this off camera, and I'm gonna bring in the Elite Guard Bumblebee just for comparison. Alright, and there it is. That is the Elite Guard Bumblebee in car mode. So there's a comparison between the three there. You can hardly see it because of my desk color, but that's fine. So yeah, overall, just really solid figure. I'm really liking this animated Legacy Bumblebee figure. You know, for the price and for the size of it, I'm not too happy with that, but you know what? I'll let it slide for this one time just because I'm driven by pure nostalgia for buying this. But that's basically it. That's all I had to say about it. Really solid figure. Like I said, I'm a really big fan of the Transformers animated series. I think that's the only Transformers series that I completely watched all the way through, and I really enjoyed it. And so, you know, it's very near and dear to my heart. And I'm so glad that, you know, they're bringing back the Transformers animated designs and making new toys of them. And I can't wait to see if we get the full original cast from the show, including Bulkhead and Ratchet. So, crossing my fingers, hoping that's the case. Because, like I said, I really liked the Transformers animated show, and I would love to have more Transformers animated figures. So, that's all I'll say, guys. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys watched Transformers animated, and if you did, let me know if you guys are interested in picking up the new Transformers Legacy animated figures. And if I should do videos on Optimus and Prowl, let me know if you guys would like to see that. But that's basically it. Again, if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next toy review video. So yeah, thanks a bunch, guys. Take care. See you later.